bring this back to hand, right? Or this one? I don't know. I can't see all that's under there. I guess we'll go here. And sure, we'll do that one too. Oh, we got there. We got there. GG. What up, Council? I'm the Underdog, and welcome back, baby. We are so back again, climbing out of the depths of the Mythic jank queue and low Mythic, and absolutely crushed today with this United Battlefront Pixie list. Went 9-0. It did phenomenal. I think this is a phenomenal build if you're trying to rank up, and it's extremely annoying. It's the most annoying deck. So I've seen some other streamers do some different variations on this, and I spent the weekend tweaking this deck and had some success at first, and I was like, I know we can get better. So I really leaned into the discard, really leaned into the lockdown, like prison break strategy, and it's phenomenal. It just absolutely kicks ass. You'll see in the games, played a bunch of meta decks, beat them all easily, played a little bit of jank, beat that pretty easily. You name it, had no trouble with it. So if that sounds like something you're into, let's get into it. Essentially, we're an Orzhov Pixie deck with an emphasis on discard. New United Battlefront. You want to have as many hits as possible. It's like non-creature Coco. Only running 8 creatures. Other than that, everything in here is hittable except for the Annex. I think because it reads the Ritual Chamber CMC. You cannot hit it off the battlefront. Otherwise, I'd run 4 Annex. It's phenomenal in the deck. But yeah, you really want to have a high density of non-creature spells. Even in like classic Coco strategies, you want almost everything to be a hit. So we're also doing the temporary lockdown prison strategy, which is unbelievably annoying. I feel like I've played Orzhov Pixie a little bit and I'm decent at it. There's a couple suboptimal plays. I don't know if I'd really say misplays, but I'm not perfectly versed at this strategy. I feel like this is the type of deck where when you get really good at the triggers and figuring out when is the appropriate time to play lockdown and then bounce it with a Pixie, you could get so good at this deck and absolutely hose the meta. So early game, we're just disrupting, killing creatures, making the opponent discard with Hopeless Nightmare, Bandit's Talent, Momentum Breaker, Nowhere to Run, locking it all down, and then bouncing it with a Pixie or a Sunpearl Kirin to just get insane value. I would never play this in person where I have to look at my opponent's face, but on Arena, it is so good to just play the most annoying strategy and then just win, just easily win. And we just win through drain. Bandit's Talent is a good way to drain out the opponent. We got a couple Restless Fortresses in here to drain with the Unholy Annex. And then, of course, Hopeless Nightmare. Play that over and over and over again. So it's a simple strategy. I tuned it. I think this is pretty ideal for the current meta and just hose aggro strategies. I mean, lockdown, being able to replay lockdown against aggro is just so damn good. So I think y'all are going to dig it. And one ad, consider liking and subscribing if you enjoy the content. Just join us on the road if you're so inclined. I'd love to have you here. And yeah, I think I'll catch you on the wrap up. I'll go over a little bit more in-depth analysis of the deck and some meta shakeups and tweaks, adjustments you can make. And yeah, without further ado, let's jump into the games and see how the Pixie Battlefront does. And I'll catch you on the wrap up. Peace. I don't think we can keep this. This is a little better. Maybe Momentum Breaker. Yeah, take 4th land for the Battlefront. The show is a gamer. Hopefully they play the Cordy Steel. They don't. Okay. Here we go. Another one. Okay, pass the turn. Yeah. Not too worried though. Okay, opponent had the ideal curve out. Do we want to save 2 points of damage? Why not? We'll get this out and then we can always bounce it. Next turn, probably Battlefront. We're still at 15. Okay. No Monstrous Rage. Huge. Yeah, we got a Battlefront. Big money, big money, big money. That'll do. And we get to choose the triggers, right? Yeah. Okay, sweet. Untap land would be nice next turn, then we can lock down whatever they put out, hold open, nowhere to run, and hopefully be off to the races. Okay, they bail on the opt. They stock up for show. Alright, so we'll probably just Battlefront again. Or do we want to wait? Alright, let's pass the turn. See what they put out. We can bounce back, nowhere to run, or lockdown. Okay. For show. Oh, there's another nowhere to run under there. Okay, I think bring back the momentum breaker. Let's get another nowhere to run. I like getting shit out of their hand. Okay. Damn it. Damn it. No attacks. Draycatcher. This creature's coming to put that many incubation, can't remove 3 incubate. Okay. I spaced and forgot they had the Quarry Steel Cutter out there. I guess I should have put the lockdown out. Okay. Run it back. Nice. So annoying. And there are... Oh. Trying to figure out what key do I hit to look under there. Another quarry steel for show. Do we want to get rid of what's in their hand? I think we do. Ah, it's just a land, okay. If we can draw an Annex, we should be able to kind of close this one out. Let's see if they spend their mana equipping the Hatcher again. Do not. Yeah, I want to save every point of damage. Can we draw a Pixie? Fuck, we cannot. We cannot draw a Pixie. Three lockdowns. Okay, maybe save land to make them think that we have something in the turn. I feel like I could have definitely played this one a little bit better. Oh, they got a bounce spell. They do not. Oh, let's go, baby. Let's go. This is the one with the most gas. Prison Break, come on. Let it happen. Let it happen. Nowhere to run. We'll get this one. 2 nowhere to runs, and then they'll have to discard a card. And then I think we swing in with the Restless Forge. And then if they want to double spell again, we just lock down the following turn, then they discard. They just hit a land. Yeah, it's 4 mana. Okay. What's that last card in hand? Oh, it's a burn spell? Oh! Into the Flood Maw. Okay. And we played our land for the turn. Damn. Okay. Oh, of course it's a stock up. Sleight of hand, okay. I think we'll trade. If they want a monstrous rage, so be it. Oh. Risk losing our lockdown. I think we could double spell though. They could get like a sleight of hand. We don't have the mana to lock down and then play it. I might regret this. I'm gonna do it though. Let's see what that last card in hand is. Okay, it was a good card to get rid of. Nice, let's go. Huge. That was not too huge. Okay, end the turn. Could really use an Annex. Where's the Annex at? A show. No more lands. Okay. At least we're threatening Lily ult if they don't spend a lot of resources going after it. We also could sack Momentum Breaker for a little bit of life gain.
Don't overthink things.
And of course, they got the double spell, right? Fuck. Okay. Okay, they go full steam ahead at Lily.
Oh, I really don't have time for you.
I really don't have time for you. Do you want to gain the 3 life now? Sure. Let's just do it now. That's huge. Okay, so we go up 1. And then draw an extra card. There's 1 or fewer cards in hand. I think we have to do it. I could. You just pray they don't get more card draw. The other option was to swing in to give us 2 more points of life, but I feel like that that extra card draw is way more important. Oh, they have it into the Flood Maw.
Sorry, I'm not interested in dying today.
Huge. Huge, baby. Okay, we have 3. If that card's a Flood Maw, though. Let's see what it is. Yeah, otherwise I would do both halves of the Annex, but then they could bounce the demon token. I feel like it is, well, we're gonna see. Because the way they were hovering over the lockdowns. It was, okay. now. I think we spent so 3, 5, 3, 4, 5. Give ourselves a 6, 6. I think we gotta do no blocks. Yeah, of course it was a monstrous rage. Maybe it was worth it just to trade? Okay. Okay, so we can deal 2 with the Annex. We can do 2 here. Oh, we can win, right? Yeah, that should be GG. Yep. What a game. What a game. Got him. GG, Funky Monkey. Hell yeah. Sick. Yep. Typical hand. Looks good to me. This has got to be the most annoying start ever. Okay, mono red. We'd love to see it. We are teched out to deal with mono red. Dreadmaw's Ire. Okay. Nice. I think we just lock down now. Just send it. Can we draw Pixie next turn? One time for your boy. Fart Fire. Okay. Even better, perhaps. Let's go. Just lock down. Okay. Tursa. The show. Can we get an untapped land? We cannot. More lands. A bit sketch doing this. Another one. We might not be able to cast it though. We might just have to flip or crack open the other one. I think we have to. No more lands. Yeah, that's what I thought, baby. Yeah. No 1-drops. We'll see if we can make it work. Yeah, no hopeless nightmares or Savannah Lions. Okay. Where were you last turn, hopeless nightmare? Maybe they're just on like white weenie and we can sweep everything up with the lockdown. Be nice. I'd mate for show. So now that we have double lockdown, I think we just ship it now. We can Lily next turn. Or if we draw untapped land, we can Battlefront. Ripping bags. So they have 3-drop. Oh, they do have 3-drop. Okay. Kind of sucks for Lily. Okay, whenever or another... Okay, so they're just on cats. Create a 1/1 white cat creature token. Alright, let's see if we can surprise them with the Kirin. If we can, like, block the Arabo. Bounce lockdown. Okay, so we bounce this. They'll get a bunch of cats, but we can just sweep it up with another lockdown. Maybe they play a follow-up Arabo, though? Would suck. What was that? Oh, spicy. Do they have removal for the Kirin? Hopefully not. I haven't seen much of this cat stack on the ladder, so. And then do we just end their whole career with a lockdown? Let's see. Quite possibly. Do they have any like flash creatures? Career ended. Check. This deck is so annoying. For show. Followed up with another lockdown. It's brutal. Oh, okay. Useless. Absolutely nothing. I think we just lock down again. Brutal. Ripping bags. Okay. Do we just do it again? Just the Battlefront, we don't know what we're gonna hit. Whenever this creature enters... I think we do it again. Sorry, pal. We do take a point of damage, though. Okay, out comes the Squire. So we could Lily. And then... God, I kind of feel bad for Broski. Alright, I think this is the play. Hopefully they drop the Caracol. They do not. Okay. So, on upkeep... Let them draw. we get untapped land, I think we want Lily back. Sorry, ripping bags. Yeah, if we get untapped land, we can lock down Lily. Clear up their board again. Oh, we get it. Oh. Swing in for 4. Yes. Poor guy.
Nobody knows Dominaria's shadows like me. Sacrifices must be made.
Okay. Maybe Nightmare. Battlefront. Don't mind if I do. Poor guy. Hidden mode on Lily. Don't activate. Squire for show. I can do this all day, baby. Poor guy ripping bags.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Vanguard for show. Well, let's just end them. How many? I don't know how many are under there. Bring this back to hand, right? Or this one? I don't know. I can't see all that's under there. I guess we'll go here. Yeah, sure, we'll do that one too. Oh, we got there. We got there. GG. Got a pretty annoying hand. That just made it a little more annoying. Let's see what we're up against. Is it tokens or is it just like Boros aggro? Boros burn, okay. Couple options. We could lock down, bounce talent. I think I'm gonna save it though. Kind of like just Liliana here. Liliana plus.
I'll have this fight finished before brunch.
Possibly just getting rid of the
You won't be
Kirin.
outsmarting me.
Because getting to the Annex could be sweet if we get some drain on. And then if they want to like force, like spend a lot of resources to kill Liliana, it's huge for us. Ember Fart. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, they will do it. Okay, sweet. This worked out well.
Fine. I'll take my zombies and leave.
I'll take my zombies and leave. Okay, so now I think we lock down. We've only taken 5 against Boros. We'd love to see it. I think we go the chamber. Because if we draw land, we can basically double spell. We can crack open the Annex and then hit Liliana. No attacks. Nice. Damn, that worked good. Okay, let's go like this. Do we even attack though, or just hold back the blocker? Yeah, we can attack in. Just because we don't have a 2-turn clock, it's really a 3-turn clock. Let's see what we draw though. Okay. That was wild. Okay, can we kill them? No, not quite. Let's see what's on top. It's not good right now. Yeah, let's just thin out their hand. This is brutal. So much fun. And then I don't think there's any way they can beat us now.
For once, it's not my fault.
Boros Charm, okay, not a problem.
That's my cue to leave.
That's my cue to leave.
Things.
That should do it. That should do it, baby. Hell yeah, get cooked. Hell yeah. Most annoying start ever. Hopeless Nightmare into Nurturing Pixie. Okay, seems like a control. Control maybe Azorius Synth or something? Yeah, it's seeming like control. Okay, try and get it for 2. It's in the turn. Does this get countered? Normalize? Okay. Word. I think we get the Annex down. This is spicy. Jace, for show.
I'll take note of all your failures. Organic minds are easily quelled.
Okay. I think another Annex, Hopeless Nightmare? Is that crazy? There is a world there, world where we can't quite finish them off. And we end up draining ourselves because we don't have any other demons in the deck, so...
secret escapes my grasp.
Do I care about this Jace? Or do I want to just finish them off? Okay, we get rid of Jace.
On my
I think we do this now to try and get the most value possible. I feel like it gets countered though. It does not. Huge. Maybe they have a lockdown. Maybe that's their plan. Overlord for show. Okay, we can keep draining in if we keep making them discard. I think that's the play. Yeah, so they'll take 2 damage. Okay, we're super close. Actually, I think we just go like this. Lily. Lily minus.
And you think you can win?
Get in for 4.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Draw another card. We're gonna get there. We're so close. Oh, Jeff Bezos. Okay. I think we get in for 4 in the air. Oh, they have a treasure. Oh, okay, spicy for show. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think we can game them, right? Yeah, we can game them here. So the player has 1 or fewer cards in hand, they lose. Yeah, so that's just game.
You won't be outsmarting me.
Got there? Did we get there? Did we get there? GG? Got there. Hell yeah. Sure. Karl Marx? What are you doing out here? Okay. I'm gonna chill off that. Probably up against Domain. I wish I had some discard spells. Ooh, okay. Yeah. I think I want to lock down already. They might just get lost by lockdown. That doesn't feel great. Do we have the get lost? Okay, they don't. Just a herd migration. Okay. Let's hit that Battlefront, baby. Terrible. I think we'll do this, and then because we can bounce it. Maybe just on Abzan. Kind of the vibe I'm getting from this mana base. Another one? Oh. Terrible. Terrible hits. Okay. Is Ugin gonna come down or something? No. There's nothing in it yet. Okay. Okay, on the lockdown so they get their beans back, yeah. That's nice. Okay, let's get in for 2. We might get there, as janky as this game has been. Smite? Oh, I didn't. Shit, that doesn't feel good. So now, if this lockdown goes, they discard a million cards. Oh, it's only 2? Yeah, let me just level up. For show. Let's save 3 points. Going for a 9-0 record with this deck. Hopefully they play something else so we can draw an extra card with the talent. They do not. Okay.
Something suspicious is going on. And for once, it's not my fault.
Okay, in that case... I should go off with the talent. Let's Somebody left it Lily. Okay.
With friends.
I think we do this. We play another Lily.
When I win, you're telling me you won't be outsmarting me. You're gonna need a good undertaker.
It's huge though. To close it out. I think we just want to keep the cards churning, but that 6/6 is a good clock though. Yeah, we want to keep drawing gas. They're gonna have they've shown us so much removal. I didn't get the card out of their hand. Maybe it was a mistake.
Don't
Yeah.
overthink things.
I'm gonna get there. Maybe I should have played the 6/6. When you got card works. Down goes Lily.
It's no fun when they hit back.
Okay, we draw. It's a little too late, buddy. A little too late. GG. GG. We got there. Unlock it. Got there. Nice. Oh yeah, dude. 9-0. Cannot lose with this. What up, Legend? Thanks for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed the games. Oh my god, this Orzhov Pixie list just cooked for me. I think y'all are going to have a ton of fun and do really well on the ladder with this one. And wanted to just kind of go over it and some of my thoughts on how I think it shapes up in the best of one meta. So I think there's only one deck that I'm worried about with this configuration, and that's the Azorius Omniscience deck. And so there are some ways you could tech for it, but against other aggro, mid-range, and control, discard seems to just do phenomenal. Lockdown sweeps up all of Red's creatures, and like against control decks, if you can drain them out of card advantage early enough, like lock down their up the beanstalk, you're usually fine. So I wouldn't touch it at all if that's what you're up against mostly in the meta. Now, if you continue to run into Azorius Omniscience, so we have nowhere to run, which can be used to target the Omniscience token, but my experience is that the Omniscience players they're becoming smarter, they're becoming more skilled, trying new strategies. Responding to the token usually isn't enough. They usually have some sort of counterspell or backup, which they can cast for free, and so really you got to stop it before it hits the battlefield. So there are a lot of different options. High Noon is phenomenal. It just completely shuts them down. There's nothing they can do, but some of the Omniscience decks play temporary lockdown themselves, which would get rid of your High Noon, create a big problem for you. There's not really like a one size fits all, so I'm going to go over some of them. So Rest in Peace is phenomenal. You don't want to play temporary lockdown yourself, and similarly, they can lock down your Rest in Peace and then follow it up. Ghost Vacuum is a good option. Soul Guide Lantern is a good option. And then I think one of the better ones is Stone Brain, but also it takes a little bit of time. Like you need to be at 4 mana to hit the Stone Brain. So yeah, so those are kind of my thoughts. None of them is perfect. They're all good and will oftentimes just get the job done on their own. But I've tried out kind of all of these, and it all just kind of depends on which variation, what tech your Omniscience opponent has. Now, I did want to go over Case of the Stash Skeleton and Corpse of the Lost. Ash Lizzle did a video. I think she's phenomenal, no knock on her, but she plays best of 3. And for best of 1, I tried these. I found that they were too slow, and really just leaning into the lockdown prison break strategy and just draining your opponent of as many cards as possible really seems to be a lot better than getting in with, a couple damage here and there from Case of the Stash Skeleton. You should always have something to do with your mana, holding up mana for a Sunpearl Kirin on your opponent's turn, leveling up the talent, flipping the Annex. Was never really a case of where I needed to, or I guess with this one, bring it back to my hand and then recast it. So I think best of 1, it's not really the route you want to go with these two. But I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you had some success. Otherwise, lastly, wanted to see if anyone knows. If you stuck around and watched all of the gameplay, you're gonna see like some things were trapped under the lockdown, and I did a quick Google search and I couldn't figure it out. But how the hell do you look to see? I don't know if it's because I'm playing on a Mac, but how the hell do you look to see all the permanents that are exiled there? Because if you play this deck a lot, you need to know what's under the lockdown, and which, if you have multiple lockdowns out there, you want to know which one to bounce, what's under there, what your opponent's going to get. So I don't know. I'm sure it's like control click, command click, something. I don't know. But anyways, bit of an embarrassing moment that I thought I'd share with you guys to see if someone knows the answer to that. So hope y'all dig this one, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.